Hello, hello everybody. How are we all doing today? Welcome to a good old stream of Mahjong Soul. My favorite way to play Mahjong. Maybe not theoretically the highest skilled place to play. That would belong to Tenho, but we're here for fun. We're here for a good time. We don't need all of that. So without much ado, without much preface here, without anything too crazy, I will very likely be jumping straight into the room. Unfortunate timing, my tea just finished. I was hoping it would finish before I went live. Hi, Hoshimaru Hyoshi _EN. How are you today? Hope you've been having a wonderful weekend. _EN. It kind of reminds, saying EN like that kind of reminds me of like back in the day when it was like EA Sports. I used to love that thing as a kid. I would always, every time I would go, it would be like EA Sports. It's in the game. Or my other favorite one was, what was it? EA Sports. Big. That one was good too. All right. The tea is brewing. So we're gonna let. Oh, you know Mari Mari? Mari Mari is hilarious. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dark Virus. I will have you know that Hiyoshi is absolutely a gooner. Fucking rip into this guy. Tear him apart. Get him. Alright, so we're going to jump into East Silver Room. Starting to climb. Let's see, where are we at? Oh, we'll look later. These allegations are cruel and misplaced, says Hoshimaru Hyoshi _EN. Okay, good start. We just immediately toss in Northwind. If they want to reset this, so be it. I would not be opposed to the reset. Hypothetically, I may be receiving a game log from a viewer of mine to go over as well. I would love to get another 4 or 7 here. Eastwind's good. I'll make an interesting call here. I'm going to get rid of the 9. I think the potential for getting even 1 Han from any of the Yakuhai tiles here is just too good to pass up. We love our honor tiles. I would love to go over one of yours. I actually would really... I think going over one of yours would be extremely beneficial, though. Because like understanding the thought process and like the pathway upward and forward is, I think, one of the hardest things to like overcome. It's usually only overcome with experience, but you can borrow mine. Oh, hello, Stream Element Spot. One of these days, I'll remember to check on that thing. See if I can make it say anything useful. Well, this is an ironic, cruel twist of fate. I'm definitely supposed to have been dumping these. Maka's going to be upset with me. All right, we're going to start dumping them now. Yeah, here they go. Green goes, red goes, and then white goes. And then east goes, and then we'll see where our hand's at. Like a cruel, cruel twist of fate. No game will make you look more like an absolute idiot than Mahjong when you discard a tile and finally draw the other side. Wow, the red 5. No, we don't need that right now. In a better lobby, I would assume that a red 5 being thrown down means that he's in Tenpai or one tile away with a fixed hand. But in this low of a level, I'm assuming he just tossed it because he didn't feel like building into it. Okay, we have a 3, 4, 5, 5, 5. Unexpected. A 7 would go insanely hard right here. And we can get rid of that. A 6. Okay. I think we get rid of the east one. It's a little risky, but I think someone's going to pawn it probably. No amount of learning is prepared me for how hard it is to decide what to do. Yeah, the decision what to do kind of comes down to like understanding tile efficiency and other things. So this is not always a safe drop. It's a little greedy to keep this piece because it's right around the Dora. There's only 2 5s left. There's only 2 2s left. It's going to be very hard to complete this. We drew into the Dora. What do we get rid of? Okay, so we can't make that a triplet, so we can get rid of that. Like, I can explain to you why things are, like, what they should be. Oh, that's 6. You could have sent that my way. I would immediately cheat on that. Oh, we get the 7. This is going to be risky. I might get Rond. But one red 5 is down. They don't have any honor tiles. No one's really going for a flush or half flush. Yeah, I have. Hi, Baibon. A little risky. We're going to get rid of this. No, it passes. Okay. All the 8s are gone, so this is safe. I don't think anybody here has a particularly strong hand. I know the red 5. No. Is that the last 5? I don't care about that. It passed recently. Let's play safe. I don't think I fold this hand. The Dora tile passes unobstructed. That's crazy. If I con, what do I need to draw? Let's do it. Not that. Don't run me. Okay. It made the west tile valuable, but 2 of them are already down. I just don't want to fold this hand. We can't call Riichi, but a 6 drop would let us put ourselves into Tenpai, which would be really nice. We'll just pet, whatever. We just exhausted draw. Everybody just exhausted. No one had a hand. I knew I wasn't scared of any of them, but I was just looking at the discards. Like, nobody had anything going on. That's wild. What am I thinking? I'm not dealer. I lose my dealer seat. I didn't make any points. Yeah, understanding terminology, I think, is a underutilized but important feature of Riichi Mahjong. Like, I do agree with the assessment that knowing the terminology can help you reform your thought patterns around those ideas and concepts. I don't think it matters too much whether it's the Chinese or the Japanese or the English version. I think as long as you have the concept in your head by the term, that's the important part. Yeah, nobody, like last game, nobody called pawns. Nobody did anything. Like, all Yakuhai were dead. 2 of those are down. Yeah. Like if you go here, oh, wrong one. You can hit the question mark. I mean, like, it's all symbols instead of Tan Yao. Fully concealed hand is Menzin Chain, Sumo, whatever you want to call it. Seat wind, prevalent wind, dragons. Like they use all the English terms here. There are terms that are exclusive, like Pan, Chi, Kan, that kind of thing. But yeah, for like your Yaku and whatnot, or like calling it a triplet instead of a, I forget the term. But there's like an actual term for it, so. Let's get rid of the seat wind here. I have a feeling that that's going to, or the seat wind, the prevalent wind here. And we're also going to get rid of our dragon. I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessarily severely limited. Okay, an early Riichi. Well, we know 2 is safe. I think we safely go with the terminal here. I don't want to totally fold this hand out. I probably should have went with this first, though. Okay, I don't think this plays in. I think if I don't draw perfect, though, we just fold. Ron? Oh, wow. Like, if I drew into Tenpai, I was willing to keep going, but I was 2 tiles off, and I only had 1 save. Yeah, I probably wasn't. Even playing the way I did there is technically a mistake, but we're okay. That's a big hit, though. Okay, so get rid of north. Yeah, there is just a thing where you'll just, like, memorize the terms. Like, I mean, you'll notice I'll use both. I'll use English and Japanese just at random. I try to use the Japanese ones when I can remember them, but when I can't, I'm just like, whatever. I think it's correct here to drop that. I think my next drop is this one before the white. Let's just get rid of the white. Let's see what we got. Yeah, for sure. So send me one of those logs, Yoshi. I want to go over one of your logs. The 6 is just too far from the 9 for it to be useful there. And 2 of them are already gone, so I can't triplet it. The 1's probably a slightly better discard, according to Maka. Okay, so we have a 4, 5, 6. We have a 6 pair. If we drop the 1, we could turn this into a all simples hand. Tanyao has never done us wrong. I'm telling you, the first 3 they teach you in Mahjong Soul, all simples, the Yakuhai, which are your like honor tiles. Oh my goodness. We'll get rid of that too. And Riichi, they'll never, I mean, Riichi will, but Riichi's the high that you chase. So it's okay. We forgive it. Not yet. Let's get rid of this. Riichi is a traitor. Oh, you will. Trust me. If you ever get one good Riichi, it is a high that you will chase for the rest of your life. I think we get rid of the 8 here. I think we just keep the 5, 6, 7. I can turn any of this into something. And then we can do a 2-pair weight. Another 6. Just to punish me for dropping the 8. They give me another 6. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, I think I want to find Either the third 6 as a draw, a 3-pin. The third 2, Damaten. Isn't Damaten specifically only when you're... Do I just fold here? I think I just fold. Isn't Damaten specifically when you're in 10 pi with a closed hand, not calling Riichi? Yeah. Yeah. Whereas Menzinchin is just like the technical term for a closed hand. We know 7 is safe. Two is safe from him. Ooh. Wild to just go with a risky drop like that. Chasing it. Oh, that's why we folded. I did not want to get hit with 11k. Like, I'm just chilling in second place by doing nothing. This is what defensive play can earn you. You just gotta not be greedy once in a while. Oh, we got a really good starting hand. The half-flesh demons are screaming in my head, right? Oh my... The half-flesh demons are screaming. Dare I say the full-flesh demons? Do I just... No. I don't want to open con. Cheese, 6, 7, 8. No. A half flush. Flush, like one suit. Not flesh. Sorry. Sometimes my my words don't come out. Yeah. Half flush. Yeah, so. Just like poker. No, it's alright. I stumble on my words once in a while. Oh my goodness. The demons. Are these going to be full flesh demons? Because I'm not looking at half flesh. I'm starting to eye full. Call the pawns. I don't even know we... Am I winning? Hi Stella, by the way. I am currently in second place, but I have a really strong... Oh my goodness. I have a really, really strong hand right here. I think a 3-pin drop by anybody. A 2-pin from Monkey over here on my left. Monkey 921. Would be amazing. Drawing into an East Wind or a Red Dragon would be amazing as well. We're doing really good. We are inches away from a absolute destroyer of a hand. And we're also flushing on the Dora suit. If you're looking here, the two pin that we have not seen is the Dora tile. I'd love to see some 5 pins in my hand. Got a little bit of everything, but now my 5 pins. So I think above us is looking like he's going for a half flush into bamboo suit based on discards, but it could just be like unlucky draws. He might not be. He still hasn't really discarded much in honor tiles. Like, I'm gonna get rid of this red dragon next no matter what, because it's just, we're getting late and nobody's done anything with it. And I know I can safely drop this man tile against these two left and above. Okay. And this is Suji on that. I think I have to hold the red dragon. This is Suji on his drop, and it should be safe. He also dropped 2 8s and a 6, so this should be safe. I feel like this is safer than dropping the other one. Yeah. And then will Suji drop our 4? I don't want to give up this hand. There's just too many points on the table. Okay, does it pass? Okay. So we just have a second tile here. Do we fold this hand? Chat, do we fold? Okay, red passes. Maybe drop another 4 here. No, we don't. Look at this. No. Oh, thank goodness. Come on. We can't fold. We can't fold. Oh my goodness. Oh, we would have dealt in. Okay, we didn't fold, but we also didn't get to do it. That's crazy. We were gonna deal in next turn. The demons, the full flush Baimon demons. Okay, and once again, by doing nothing, I'm still in second place. It was so close. It was... I know Maka hated what I did there. Maka hated it. Maka doesn't understand, though. This is nothing for us. I don't really... This hand doesn't really have a lot going on. I think we just take the... I think we just take the second place if we can rush... If we can rush this hand into anything. We get rid of that. A 3 would be nice here, and then we can drop the 9. An 8 pin would be amazing. A 5-man would be good. There's a lot of good tiles. We got like 4 or 5 good tiles we can draw. The 1 bamboo would be interesting. Not ideal. I mean, we can just use this as our pair. Okay, we'll just get rid of the 2. Technically, we can use the 4 as our pair and do a 5, 6, 7. And maybe find a triplet of the 1. Do I count 5 shapes? I mean, I just like naturally am kind of... I wouldn't even say I count. I just like perceive them in shapes. You know what I mean? See, but if I get the 8, so I'm losing viability. I think the 6 here is surprisingly the weakest. Because the ability to take on the 8 and turn this into 2 completed shapes is huge. I don't want to get rid of it unless I draw like a 3. Okay. Is this really about to be Cheetoy? There's no way, right? Like, is this really happening? Is this just turning into a Cheetoy hand? Or do I start calling... Do I just start calling pawns if I get the chance to? Is that what I do here? Oh, see, if I kept it, that'd be... Okay. I think if I get the chance, I'll just call the pawns and go for all triplets. But I'm also 1 tile away from Riichi. Okay. So... Yeah, so we're okay. We'll just be doing a 2-pair way at the end. Maybe I should have kept that. Because I could... No, I want to keep... If I can find this and turn that into a pair weight at the end, that would be amazing. This is nothing. Yeah, I think we're just all triplets here. The only thing that's dangerous with calling pawns is it's just so hard to fold. And being able to fold is the most important aspect of not getting destroyed. This is a very safe drop. Very, very safe. A lot of 8s are gone, 9s are gone, 7s are gone. Yeah. And everyone except the guy across from me has gotten rid of him. He would have to be on a 4 or 5 weight of some kind for it to be anything. We call upon again. We get rid of the red 5. Don't run me. Okay, that's fine. It's going to be too dangerous to hold on to that any longer if I'm still looking to win the hand. Oh. We're in 10 pi. There is always a word of caution that if somebody has 2 completed shapes, you should generally... Why would you... You're in first place. Like, I'm just taking my second, but you're in first place. Why would you open con and give somebody the chance to just take the win from you? Yeah, we just take that. We take our second place. Second place, still points. We love that. 18 points. We take that. Versus minus 56. That's why I play defense, right? It's like, would I rather gain 18 points or would I rather lose 56 points? That's the way I think about it in my head. Hello, Adaro. How are you doing? Ooh. So, as a special appearance here, Bybon in my chat sent me a log. I've not seen this, so we're just going to go over this. This will be fun. I played my one good game, got a good second place. Maka, I'm thinking probably a B- because of the game that I chased that full flush. Probably really hurt me. I'm thinking B-. Wow. A-. Okay, wait, real quick. Did Maka love that? That was East 3, I think repeat 1. Yep. Maka loved this. Oh my goodness. Okay, Maka hated my first discard here. Maka wanted the 1. So Maka is already looking at half flushing this. That was the difference, Maka and I. Maka is like, we can use this for half flush, get rid of this 1, and then you're going to get rid of this shape. Especially with us drawing into the 4. Okay, fair enough. Then I get rid of it, and then the demons are calling me. Yeah, so see, it doesn't really care which one I get rid of. It's telling me we are moving past this. We are half flush or full flush. Like, even this, I should have gotten rid of this, because drawing into this still could have half flushed. Huge mistake by me, actually. Huge mistake. I was not letting the demons talk to me enough. So why did I get rid of this? Oh, I was getting scared, and I shouldn't have been. I was getting scared and playing against myself. Like this, I always should have got rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, because here I'm like, oh, that's why. It's because I'm looking to fold, and Maka's just telling me, like, I have 6 Han on the line, plus Uradora, potentially drawing into a Dora tile here. In no world should I ever even be thinking about folding. That's why Maka hates me for what I do here, but then I eventually get over it, and I'm like, nah, you're right, we're chasing this. And then we don't even get to it. Alright. So let's see how I played all these hands. Which was my worst hand? This was my worst hand. What did I do? That's fine. Why the 1 here? I could... why not the green, ever? Hello, Cypher. Oh yeah, playing against myself. Yeah, that... Sometimes you get in your own head with, like, trying to read. 1... I know sometimes, like, there are situations where Maka will prefer certain hands. Like, prefer keeping a honor tile with certain hands. I'm not understanding what I'm missing here. Why green dragon never? I can understand why we would get rid of the 9 pin. Because a 6-8 weight is the same as a 9/8 weight, but you have like more mobility with it. So I understand that. I can the one has nothing near it. Is it just saying it's too early? That's very weird. But it's saying like the red can even be expected. I don't know. Then we get rid of the red here. We get rid of the north and the red. And here I should have dropped the 1. I don't necessarily disagree with this. I probably should have in retrospect here. And Maka is seeing here, if you notice, it's switching to getting rid of this over the 9. The reason for that is Maka is now looking at a potential for all outside or half outside. Because I have the 2-3 shape, so I only need the 1. And then the 7 here would make that a 7-8-9. We're to get rid of this, and then we get rid of this to continue building our half outside or all outside shape. We get rid of the white dragon. So yeah, Maka's going to hate me here because I should have been going for all outside. I should have got rid of the 1 since it's not connected to anything. But I did also mention that I knew that this was a guaranteed save tile. So is Maka actually turning this into a fold and it didn't like my first fold choice? Yeah, that's all it is. And this just passed, so I should have went with this and I shouldn't have done this. This was actually risky. And then it's a Ron, so we're okay. Okay. Yeah, I made a couple pretty big errors on that hand overall. I don't think I'm necessarily upset with any of that game. I folded when was proper. I did chase. I wasn't sure if Maka would like that chase, so I'm glad Maka did. So Baibon. Let's see what we're looking at here. Wow. Wow. What a starting hand. So I don't get to see Maka grades for your games, by the way. So if there's any hands or any like turns or anything in particular you want me to pay attention to, let me know. So what do we have? So first, we have a pawn here. I think that's a great decision. I'd probably get rid of the 6-man as my discard. Interesting. You already have a Yakuhai with the red dragon. I get like one of them's already down, so I kind of understand why, but there's potential for like all honors or something in that like vein. Or even just building towards a bigger like half flush or something. I would have probably kept it another turn, but so with this, what do we get rid of? You should get rid of the 6-man. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, no big deal. Because I probably would have got rid of. I would have gotten rid of the south on this draw. So it's just a small difference. You open con. My airplane. Oh, all honors. All honors and terminals. Yeah, judges at the airport. Yeah. Judges at the airport. All honors and terminals. I love that. Yeah, but no, even beyond that, like, you already have the 2-Dora here. I mean, ideally you keep that, but like, you could turn this into a half flush even. You know what I mean? Like, you get rid of the 6-5 here and look to like do like a weird half flush with it. I don't love the con. An open con when you're already doing well, all it's doing is giving the 3 other players who can still call Riichi more to work with. I'm not a fan of that open con. And then you got rid of the white dragon again. I probably would have kept it. I don't see any white dragons down. The 9's not a terrible keep. Where are we at now? And yeah, like their white dragon follows yours. But as we can retrospectively see, there is no other white dragons you could draw into them. Probably just get rid of the 1 here. Oh, get rid of the east. Okay. That's like a potential Han wasted. There is one east down. Not the worst. The 8, you get rid of the 1 man. Keep the 8-9 shape. The 2, I break the 8-9 shape. Bybon? What? Just out of curiosity, why did you get rid of the 2 in your hand and keep the 2 that you drew? That's the other... You can see you pull the 1 from your hand, and you got rid of the 1 that you drew. Or you got rid of the 1 in your hand, you kept the 1 that you drew. Because it should show... It should show where a tile comes from, roughly, in this. Yeah, because it'll gray it out if it's the 1 that you drew. So... Very interesting. Very interesting choice. Not that bad, though. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just, this is definitely a weaker shape, and you being able to do 2 different pawns is just a little more valuable, because then you'd end up on a double-sided weight on your 5-6, which would be really, really nice. Or you would have been in the position. I mean, you still are in a 10-pie position. It's just being able to call the pawn on the 2 here instead of hoping for a chi or something of that manner. Which is a little bit worse. 2, we get rid of that. Okay, good. We get rid of the 4. We kept the 4. Okay, okay, keeping the 4 is... It's not... Like, I see you still have, like, the 3 weight available. It's not bad, breaking up your 8-9 shape. Imagine this, though, if you had your 1-1-2-2, and then you got... This shape was gone, and you had the 4. Oh, man. You should send me one of these. You're not going to look stupid. That's how we learn. We get rid of the 9 here. That's easy. We get rid of the 7 here. That's easy. So... I think you just had the discard in your head, and that's why you got rid of it. Because if anything, this is going to be potentially a safer discard later. Oh, you got rid of this one now. Kaozia asks, would you still love me if I was a takeout box from an all-you-can-eat buffet? Oh my god, wait, the crow. Why did nobody mention that I was not in the corner? I have it hidden. Why do you all hate me? I had it hidden on my OBS overlay and I didn't even realize. Why did nobody mention this? Thank you, Kaozia. Kaozia says, would you still love me if I was a takeout box from an all-you-can-eat buffet? Yes, I would. Yeah, that was a little noise of just pure despair. I cannot believe you all. Anyhow. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not the worst. It lets you... Okay, it doesn't really do anything for you. I mean, I guess if you take on like a 6, you can do a double-sided weight. There's like a... Okay, we get rid of the 7 here for sure. Okay. Ooh. So they drop the 7. We chi into that. We drop our 7 and we're in 10 pi. Okay. That's not bad. Let's go back to showing hands. Dark Virus, it doesn't matter. I would love her either way. What are you talking about? I would love Kaozia if she was a takeout box. It doesn't matter. So what do we have? He has 1-3, but he has a 1-2-3 shape completed. He's not discarding it. He's looking for a 3. So if he draws it, he's not discarding it. This is obviously stuff you wouldn't know. They're looking for a 5. Wait, so they have a 7? Okay. All right, so 3 is going to be hard to come by. him on the left. Oh, he broke up his shape. Interesting. Good Hanemon. Alright. Let's see what we do with this hand. We're south. We take south. That's pretty easy. We get rid of north. Yep. Keep that. Probably drop one of the honors. Drop a 9. I don't think that's bad. Actually, that's probably better than dropping an honor. We draw into another 9. That's because Mahjong hates us. Get rid of the 2 for the, yeah. One of the whites was down, so you kept the 9 this time. Fair enough. Okay. What do we get rid of here? Got rid of the 7. That's good. East doesn't do much. 3 doesn't do anything. I would drop the 1. Actually, I might drop the 7 here for the 5, so you can take on either the 2 or the 4. And you did. Nice. This is a tough decision. This is a very, very, very tough decision. I would drop the 1 bamboo and keep the 3-man. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Dropping the 1 bamboo here, you can still build with a 2-3-4 instead of a 1-2-3, dropping the 4. And it still gives you your pair of 2s after that. The 1 and then the 1-3-3-5 lets you either take on another 3, take on a 2, or take on a 4 and complete the shape still. And alternatively, you could even take on like the 1-2-3, and then you could get rid of the 1 bamboo, be waiting on your 3-4-5 or something like that. You know what I mean? There's just a few more options. Yeah, that's what I say. Like, I kind of like, you're like, do you count the shapes? And I was like, I don't really like count them. I just like see them, you know, I envision them in my head. I am, after all, my name is Akagi in real life, so. We get rid of that. Ooh, someone drops that. We get the green. Do we drop the 1 here? Oh, you dropped the additional 3. Okay, wait. Okay. Wait. All right, wait. So my name is actually Akagi. Tosado is my middle name, Kyoshi. I'm sorry. I thought you knew. It is my government name, though. Okay, so we're good to keep going. I thought you were talking about the game, asking a decision. We drop the 3, we gain a 1. It's just unfortunate at this point. You've kind of committed to your shape. The 1 bamboo is still begging to be dropped. Okay, you did drop it there, but you dropped it for an 8. Interesting choice. You finally get the 3. Yeah, Akagi Tosado Garrison. That is my full name. So here, I mean, it's very obvious. You just, like, you drop your 8 here, and then you're in Tenpai waiting on a single tile wait on the 4. How many 4-mans are left? Have we seen one? There's 2 left. We see 1 in his hand, 1 in his hand. We don't know that, so we haven't seen one yet. All right. Draw 9, nothing. And then we just exhaustive draw. I feel like you probably missed out. I mean, it wouldn't have completed. But it was technically a mistake playing the shape the way you did with the man tiles. Nothing bad. You win exhaustive draw. Do you watch mukbangs when you're fasting? Is wild. Sorry, we're pouring tea. I highly recommend you start with Nikocado Avocado and watch his descent into fatness. And then you can make fun of him while he was 2 steps ahead of you the entire time. Alright, so good hand. I probably dropped the 1 man here. Very strong start. Okay, good. Oh my good. I dropped the 6 pin. Yeah, the 6 pin's doing nothing right now. Whereas you could do a 3-4-5 or a 5-6-7, but you lose the ability to 3-4-5. Yeah, callousing your mind is crazy. Watching mukbangs while you're fasting is wild. It is funny, like, when you're not in the heat of the moment making the decision, it's always a bit easier, too. Where you'd be like, oh, yes, of course, this is the proper play. Those little wooden model kits, were they cute bee? Those were really cool. Like, when I looked into them, I was like, wow. Alright, so here, 4, we just dropped the 4 here. It's not doing anything. Really? We dropped this? That's fine. I mean, the 6 isn't doing anything either. I don't think that's necessarily wrong. Unfortunately, you draw the 5 right after, so like I said, Mahjong has a special way to make you look like an absolute idiot as soon as you make a decision. Like, as soon as you commit to a decision, right or wrong, Mahjong makes you look like an idiot. Oh wait, Dark, you have one of those? Alright, Yoshi, you need to send me a log. I want to see one. So you just dropped the 5 here. We got a chance to pawn the white dragon. That's fine. We always take that. You literally... Is this the one that D-ranked you? I do not default to an idiot. This is a tough discard. It's probably your 5 pin. I don't hate it. It is further away from Tenpai. We get the white, or the east wind. That's good. You definitely get rid of the 5 here. Okay. That's, I mean, the ranking sucks. Okay, so this is the instance where you do unfortunately just discard the Dora tile and you're in Tenpai. Please. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, high Herial, like D-ranking, if it's such a like hit to the ego. This is a tough situation because for you, you're waiting on 4 6s. In reality, you're waiting on 1. Don't tell me it's in the wall. Oh no. It's the other Dora indicator. The actual heartbreak. And there's no way for you to know this. The only thing you could do with this hand... Oh, you couldn't. I was going to say the only thing you could do here is draw the 4-man and switch to a 3-6 weight. But it would put you in Furryton. That's so crazy. Let's get some of my work. Once I get some of my work cleared up, you can teach me Tosado, and then we can have tournaments or something. Yeah, I actually really want to have a tournament. I'll be able to teach you. Don't worry. I won't be able to get you amazing, but I'll be able to teach you. I guess technically, if you draw an 8 here, you switch off the 5. But it's just like, you see this guy has a 6-7-8 shape. He has a 4-6. I guess if he draws his 6 here, he might get rid of the 4-6 shape. And then if he draws his 3, he'd get rid of the other side of it. So he's going to get rid of the 4 first, and then that, and then Double pair. Oh, that's so bad. Like, you don't know this, though. That's the thing. This is, like, easy to look. But when you're looking, you're just like, oh, there's 4 of them I'm waiting on. It's great. No, this is how you normally play. This is replay mode, so this is how you normally play. Where there's all of them are hidden. That's why. You draw 4. Do you switch to 4-7? Do you switch to 4-5 and drop? Nope, you keep that. That's fine, because you don't want a furry 10. I guess technically your other way out is if somebody drops a 7 tile. And it doesn't change your weight. It is your other way out, but you don't know this. Is if somebody drops a 7, you just pawn that. I would drop your 7, and then you could wait on a 5, because a red 5 could come out. And you can always change on a single tile weight. It's just tragic. I'm just moving on, because this, like, we know that this just doesn't happen. Actually, do we, You do play in. That's so sad. And it's not like you can really fold when you have 4 tiles in hand. Actually, wait, let me see. Could you have folded? 7 was Suji. He just dropped an 8. He dropped multiple 8s and 9s. It is egg time. All right, Hoshimaru, enjoy your eggs. Are you guys eggers or eggers? I've met like 10 people in my life that say egg instead of egg, and I'm just like, they're wild. It's so... You're egg, yeah, I'm an egg. Wait, is that egg or is that egg? Egg is very Canadian? Oh, no. Is this because I'm from Michigan? Alright, so we'll just move on. That was a bad hand. I want to see where this goes wrong for you. I'm not going to do a huge analysis here. We'll do a little bit of analysis. 7. You got a few drops here. It's egg the second. Oh my god, you're an egger. Alright, so... You probably get rid of the 9 man, is that right? Yep. Get rid of the south. Get rid of... do we keep north here? No, we keep it. We keep it. 1. I would drop... This is either White Dragon, the 5 man, or the 3 of bamboo. I personally would drop the 3 of bamboo. You make the White Dragon call. I don't think it's that bad. So now you have a 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7. We drop the 3. And then you're practically there. Wait. We drop the 5. I mean, okay. Okay, I guess. Drop the 3 bamboo. Okay. Ooh, this is a hard one. This is a really, really hard decision. 1 step behind. Yeah. I don't think necessarily 1 step behind. You're just making a different decision. Like, getting rid of the 5 before the 3 versus the 3 before the 5. I would just get rid of the 3 because that shape's complete. But you could do some other stuff with it. I might break up the 7... Yeah, I would probably break up the 7, 9 here. This is what I would do. I don't know if you will. You got rid of the 1 from your hand again. That's hilarious. It's not the worst. I definitely dropped the 9 pin here, so you have a 5, 7 weight. Interesting. I can kind of see why you would do it. So that way you can still have the 7, 8, 9 and the 5, 6, 7 as an option. I see it. We draw the 6. We get rid of the 9 here. We just drop the 7. Because we're already in 10 pi. Do we win this hand? We win East 4? We do win. That's good. Okay. And then someone inevitably deals in with a 3. Suji'd from your 6 immediately. Very diplomatic. That's hilarious. That's the nicest way to put it. I mean, okay, earned. That was well played, well done. Very well earned. Alright. We're gonna do one more game. And then I'll probably cut stream there. I think I'm feeling good. I can't wait to get to Gold Room and start having to play South. Southwind seems like so much fun. My folding, oh my god. What are the experts slumming down in silver for? Alright. Easy first discard. You're welcome, by the way. Sorry, I kind of went through it a little quick on the later hands, but... yeah, we'll get rid of that. I mean, technically, Maka's going to tell me I should have got rid of the South here, because it just came in my hand, rather than revealing something from my hand. Okay. So it's nice that we already have the 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. As long as I keep my hand complete, that's a Yaku. Or as long as I keep my hand closed, that's a Yaku. 7. Do I ever get rid of the Dora tile here? It's my furthest from 10 pi. Get rid of the 6 for now. I think we're going to be dropping the Dora soon. I would have to draw either an 8 or a 7 here. Of course, you know, you draw the 6. Mahjong Soul will make you look like an absolute clown every time. I'm going to draw the third 6 right here. We have to keep this hand closed. Okay, an 8. Is there ever a world that I drop the Dora here? I will. I think I probably should have dropped the 8. There's just potential for some stuff. But we're probably going to end up getting rid of it later, so I better get rid of it now. Okay, so now we can get rid of this again. Hello, Turvin X. Not going too bad. I just went over Bybon's logs a minute ago. No, we keep this hand closed. Ooh, Eastwind, we get rid of it though. On. Okay, so he across from me is almost definitely in 10 pi. And they have their Yaku covered. This and this. But yeah, I just went over that. I had a first game, it went pretty good. Interesting. So this puts me on a 3 or a 2. We'll just get rid of this. We're just Damaten here. Riichi's not worth it on this. Not on a single tile weight. If I had a Suji trap, I would. If I get a 5... actually, if I get a 5, I get rid of this anyway, and then I do it. We somehow ended up in Chi-Toy. We just Riichi it. It's Chi-Toy, who cares? And they con for us. Okay, so now, even if I wasn't Riichi'd, this would have been the for sure Riichi. If somebody's willing to con on my behalf. Who am I to say no? And if I play in, I play in. If the tile gods have decided it's time for me to lose, then so be it. Okay, I paid 1,000 to watch him win. Oh, he had 2 of the 2s. Toy Toy versus my Chi Toy. Okay, I mean, not the worst. Okay. Very... Shut up, KZ. Don't call it yet. Very interesting starting hand here. It's both easy and hard to work with. Okay. So we can get rid of this for... I said, hello, my beautiful, lovely mod Kaozia. Hope you're doing well. I love you. You're amazing and awesome. That's what I said. Sorry. I might have cut out there for a second. Okay, so we have the one... Oh, man. I would love a 6-man. Or a 9-man. Oh, my goodness. This is streamer luck with these draws. I'm a 2 or a 5 or a 3 from Tenpai. It was lag. It wasn't the mic itself. It was lag. You know what I mean? Oh, that's... Ooh, 6.5 mile. Wow. In Michigan, we have to go on 8-mile walks. Part of our culture, part of our religion. This is so unfortunate. I think I'm never gonna see either the white. Ooh, that's tragic. Yeah, see, and that's why when you see 2 shapes open, you should always just assume they're in Tenpai. This hand was just really good if it played properly. Looking like another second place game. I mean, anything can happen. I will discard North here. I don't love this hand, so if we all discard North and reset it, that's fine. It's crazy that your hip is still fucked up. 5, 6, we have that. I am south, so we'll hold this. I do get dealer seat in east 4, so there's still a good chance I just win. I could just play a couple simple hands and end up in a winning position. We can get rid of that. A 2 bamboo goes nice. A 9 goes really hard. Okay. Get rid of this here. And then this 3 is doing nothing. Unless we take on a 2. We'll just get rid of east. Taking 1 on this late, I'm not. Yeah, exactly. Bronze takes it on the right. 2 people with triplets done. Okay. 5, 6, 7. This doesn't really do much. But if we take on a 7... Okay. Maybe just get rid of this. Because I don't want to wait on this as my pair. We can use this as our pair. We can run a Pinfu hand here. We have 5... We have a 4, 5, 6. A 1, 2, 3 would be good. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing with this hand at this point. The 3-4 shape still looks at a 2. We can drop this 6. I just need to find a 7 and then complete this somehow, either with a 5 or an 8 or a 7. A lot of tiles we can take on. Maybe I should get rid of the 6 now and save that. I think we probably look to just fold this hand. I think we'll give it one more good draw. Okay, cool. Doesn't even matter. Deal or sumo. Green Dragon, Dora. That's it? Okay. Did Kaoza fluster me? Yeah, Kaoza always flusters me. Her existence flusters me. That's called Love Dark. Here's the one here. I want to keep the dragons. There's potential for 3 little dragons or 3 big dragons already. So I don't want to get rid of that. I don't need the huge play, but like if it comes into my hand. Okay, so like now we're already just like, whatever. We can get rid of this one. Yeah, we find a workable piece. We immediately drop it. Green dragon goes really nicely. Red dragon leaves our hand. An open con this early. Oh, it's the red dragon. They're all going to be playing fast here. So we can drop this for a 4, hunt a 7, find a 7, find a 6. Okay, we have a lot of one-tile weights that I don't love. I'd like to be able to consolidate a lot of this. I don't care about that. Wow. So he did the open con to try and get that extra tile, hoping that that would be enough to boost him into... like an after a con door would go hard. Okay. I just need a fast hand here, and I do not have one. We have a 2, 3, 4 finished. We have 1, 2, a 4, 5, a 7, 8. This 2, 6. We're probably dropping the Dora here. Like, in general in this hand. Unless I find, like, a 5 or a 7. We'll drop this. This 4 is potential for something. The 7 never does anything. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6 finished. We have a 7, 9. Or I could do 5, 6, 7 and Tanya this hand. We drop the 1 and the 9. Yeah, we might Tanya all simples. This isn't looking bad. I want to keep this available. Yeah, we'll commit to that. And now we're a 3 away. No. Oh, we dropped the Dora. This sucks. I enjoy the depth of gameplay. There's a lot you can do in this game. That puts us 1 tile further. Keeping in mind like tile efficiency and everything. Okay. This may be a mistake, but if it is, we can still fix it. If we draw the 8, we can still fix it. This is still Tanya potential. So let's just drop the 2 for a 5. The 8. That opens up 7 and 5, but we lose 3. Weird. We'll do it. Oh, wait. No, I wasn't paying attention. I already did 7. That's a Furriton weight. Okay. The reason I wasn't trying to worry about whatever he had is like a single tile weight. It could be anything. If he's waiting on just a final pair, I've got nothing. So he unfortunately wins. But I get a 3rd. Only -10. Though I guess that's probably a mistake in Maka's sense, actually. I probably Maka probably wanted me to be folding that last hand instead of trying to rush it. I want to see. I'm not going to do a full game analysis here. I'm just going to make it quick. Okay, we all got like a B. Okay. I just want to see if Maka wanted me to fold, despite being in third. But I guess in a way it secures a third over getting last. That's right. I should drop the 2 here. Yeah, alright, I can see it. Like, I got nothing going with it. I got rid of the 7 because I had nothing going with the 7 either. Maka hates me going for all symbols, or they just really want the 2 gone. Okay, so Maka sees it, but Maka would have got rid of the 9 first. That's fair. Really? Okay. So powerfully against it is kind of crazy. Interesting. 2. Yeah, we should get rid of the 8. I wasn't paying enough attention. That was a huge mistake going at that, because that'd have been a Furryton weight if it was my final weight. And then the game's over. Okay. I mean, that person just played really well, so. Alright, thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for enjoying the stream. But yeah, Cypher, if you ever want any more tips or anything on playing Mahjong, I'm always available for them. I love going over people's games, offering advice, what I would do in a situation. Which may not always be right. Always double check my answers with Maka. Maka's technically not always right either, but Maka's a lot closer. So, anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Have a great weekend, and play some Mahjong. And one of these days, what am I at? One of these days, look at that. If we average, say 50 a win, which isn't too bad. We're nine first places in a row. 9 first places in a row. Don't look at the chart. 9 first places, and we're expert 1. That's all we got to think about. That's how close it is. All right. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. And I will probably be going live tomorrow. I don't think I'll be doing Mahjong Soul. I don't know what I'll be doing. Maybe I'll do either a Gunpla kit, or if I'm feeling lazy, maybe like Autenjo or something, and do a run of that, which is a Balatro Mahjong game. I love me my tiles. Alrighty. Bye, everybody.